Hello friends, myself Sanjay Bhatia. I'm your astro guide for financial astrology. That is, today we are going to talk about the commodity section, the five metals and as well as energy commodities we are going to discuss for gold, silver, copper, crude oil and natural gas. The five commodities, the major one we are going to discuss. And in case if any of you are interested in any other commodities, you can also mention and we will try to add up in that section in the future episodes. Let's start the episode and we are going to first discuss about the last week performance, how the five essential commodities have performed. When we talk about gold, again this week had closed with in a negative figure and 2.51% the negative close for this week. Week on week the closing is negative, but now we are finding, last week also we have said in the episode thumbnail that market is now in the base formation stage where upside can come anytime. And when we talk about the closing figure, it is 4017 and MTD is positive 0.23 positiveness in gold or overall for the month. Now when we go deep, then for this week we are finding the range has narrowed down from last week it was 180 US dollar, the range was, the bandwidth was 180. Previous week it was 251, but for this week it has more narrowed down to 162 US dollar. That's it. The downside was 3960 and upper side was 4122. Overall it is 2.5% downside, but we are finding the breakout can happen anytime now. Astrologically also we can foresee a breakout on 23rd, 24th or maximum on 27th of means next Monday. So the breakout has to be there. The range, the bandwidth has narrowed down to the last stage and the breakout has to be on the upper side because we had already seen the downside for last 2 months due to precarious position of sun. Sun was in the third aspect, third eye of Saturn when it was in Taurus, and then it was in Gemini, it was in the direct aspect of North Node, Rahu. And in this period also in June end, it was into Rahu Nakshatra also, that is Adra Nakshatra. But now Sun transit has already been taken place and Sun is in Cancer, and where it will be going to transit into new Nakshatra on Monday afternoon. Monday afternoon, no, it was the midnight time for you. So when you see the market open up on Monday, things will be different one. But anyway, we will be discussing it later in part of the episode. So that is for the gold. Silver, yes, the downside was there, more pain was there, and it was beyond our expectation. It has gone to closing figure was 55.95, although it touched around 54 also, 54 point something, and overall weekly loss was there. 6.54% is the weekly loss. MTD also, it is 4.52% downside. But again in silver we are finding 54 is a strong support and it should bounce back from 54, although we will come for the day prediction and as well as for the weekly one with the guidance what would be the range we are seeing. But 54 is the rock bottom support. Same way in gold we are finding 3900 is a major support. Now we talk about copper. Copper had closed okay, 6.27%. Weekly loss is there, 0.27, just marginal loss. So we call it as a flattish close. And MTD also plus 0.18. So again a flattish close. Copper has not gone down as with gold and silver. Now crude oil had given a major upside in the last week, 15.52%. This is again because of the escalation in the war. 82.49 is the last trading price, And MTD is again 18.69% upside, although we had given the same guidance in the last episode also, that copper and crude oil, we are seeing the clear upside, and upside is there. Copper also, the upside is there, and crude oil, that is definite big major upside, 15.52%. Copper, yes, on the last day it has some profit booking is there, otherwise it would have closed on a positive note because it has gone to 6.44 range band. So natural gas, no movement as such, and we had not predicted any upside for natural gas in the last episode also. Same way it has happened, 2.91 is the last trading price, and weekly is again 1% downside. MTD 11.11% downside in natural gas. So natural gas and silver MTD are down, rest all three commodities are up. Crude oil is bullish, 18.69% for the month. Now, how the things have fared up for the next week, how the metals are positioned, should we buy or should we wait for more downside? We will be joining just after the break. Friends, before starting today's predictions and episode and astrological movements, let me make the things very clear that I am not a registered SEBI financial advisor, not in SEC registered with the US authorities. So don't take my prediction as a final guidance. My prediction are based on astrological movements, and I am an astrologer. So before taking any trade, kindly consult your registered financial advisor, because once you enter into a trade, it will give you profit or loss. In both the circumstances, profit and loss will be yours. Risk and reward is entirely yours. And myself and my channel will not be responsible for any loss or to you or any profit, whatever it is entirely with you. So make the things very clear, the disclaimer clause. And now we are starting this episode. For coming week, we are finding Sun is in a comfortable position. Sun has transited into Cancer sign, and it will change to position constellation on Monday early morning or midnight for you. So US timings, and Indian timing is 11:30 a.m. but in your case it will be midnight. So Monday you will be finding this position will be there. Mercury, when we talk about other planet, Mercury retro period ends on February 24th. Now when Mercury retro period ends, it means then it will be on Thursday late evening for you. It will be around 7 p.m. for your time, Eastern time, and Mercury will continue to in Punarvasu constellation and in Gemini sign for this week. Now Mercury is a planet which is a planet for short-term trade. Now when Mercury becomes retro, either it gives you trend reversal, which we had already seen the low of gold 3944 happened hit on 30th of June. Then after that we have not seen lower low than 3944. So yesterday also gold has closed on the bottom was 3960 intraday, and then it has closed on 4017. But now we are seeing the volatility will be there. It might hit 3944 downside also, but then again it will bounce back at the 3900 is a major support, and it should bounce back, and trend reversal has to be there from Friday 24th, which I am seeing the Mercury retro period ends. Then once it becomes progressive, then the gold and silver also should go up. Venus is in more comfortable position now. It is in own nakshatra, own constellation, Purva Falguni, and for the whole week it will be here only. In the previous 2 weeks, it was in Magha nakshatra, that was South Node Ketu, constellation. So now it has moved to its own constellation, Purva Falguni, where it is more comfortable. So we are going to see silver upside at least for 2 weeks. Now when we talk about Mangal, Mars, Mars at present in Rohini constellation, which is of Moon, and but on 24th itself, 24th itself at around again same 6 p.m. your time, Eastern time, it will go to Mrikshira. Mrikshira is Mars' own nakshatra, Mrikshira constellation, and this is more bullish movement for copper, So this will help copper. Now a major transit is going to happen with Saturn. Saturn is getting retrograde or Monday afternoon. So no, it will be on Sunday afternoon for you. Sunday afternoon. So Monday, in any case, Monday 27th of July, it will affect you. And this retrograde position is till December 11th of December. So Saturn retrograde, what it gives? Saturn retrograde gives bullish movement for all metals, base metals. So we are going to see lead, zinc, copper, aluminium, everything should go up in this period, and metal stocks also will go up. Jupiter continue in Pusha constellation, its own constellation, and North Node continue in Shatbisha constellation, whereas South Node Ketu continue in Maga constellation. Moon for this week going to transit into Virgo Monday. This is a bearish movement. On Monday we are going to see a bearish movement, but the time US market open at 10 a.m. in the morning for Eastern time, then we are going to see some upside. That is, kindly note this thing. When US market open, then we are going to see upside on Monday for metals. So that is the transit change, because at that time Moon from Hasta Nakshatra, Hasta constellation, that which gives the downside movement, it will shift to Chitra constellation, that is of Mars. So that's why we call it as a bullish movement day. Monday full day will be a bullish for at US equities, whereas Indian market will close at 11:30. Now the Tuesday full day bullish, whereas in US market, but evening time means in your time Tuesday 12 noon, then the downside will start. Then downside will start because Moon will transit to Swati constellation. So Swati constellation Tuesday 2 p.m. you can take that way, here or there 1 hour. So 2 p.m. The downside will start on Tuesday at COMEX. So the downside will be there. But when we talk about Wednesday is a bullish movement for US equities, but opening will be red. So Wednesday opening will be red, but the day progress, I mean to say around 12 noon of your time, Eastern time, Wednesday, Vishakha constellation, the Moon will enter into Vishakha constellation, then it will give you a bullish movement. So Wednesday, things are clear that from 12 noon we are going to see bullish movement. The full Wednesday will be a bullish one. Tuesday negative, and Monday after US market open it will be bullish one. So Monday bullish, take that way, US market timings. Tuesday negative, and Wednesday bullish movement full day. Now Thursday, when we are talking about Thursday, it will be again a bullish one, because Vishakha constellation, it will be on Thursday also. But by the time Thursday closing around after 2 p.m. rather, then the downside will start. And but Friday again a bullish one. Friday will be volatile trade on the both sides, because Moon will go to Anuradha constellation, that is ruled by Saturn, which gives a downside. But on the other side, we are having couple of other transits. Mercury goes direct, so that effect will be there. Then Mars will change the constellation. So Friday I am finding more volatility over there as compared to other days. Thursday is bullish, definitely. Wednesday also bullish, but Thursday, Friday bullish, and Wednesday, Thursday bullish. Then Friday it will be a mixed one, both sides market. Now we're talking about the range, how the range will be there. And for the gold, I'm seeing 3,900 is the bottom support. From 3,900, you can take 10, 20, $30 here or there. So 3,900, it will should go up, and it should try to go up to 4,200, 250 for this week. Although it will not close over there, then I'm finding some resistance, and then it come back to 4,100 or 4,150. But overall, I'm finding this week gold should try to go to extremes on both the sides, downside and upside. Although bandwidth will be less, then but it will try to break the barriers. And once the barrier is broken, then we are going to see a good upside in weeks to come. Now, when we talk about silver, silver has already at the support level 54, and for this week, I'm seeing a silver to 54 to 61. The range for silver 54 to 61. It should take support from 54, 53, 80 or whatever, but 54 is a big support, and 61 is a resistance. So it should not, it may not close on 61. If it closes above 61, it will be very bullish for the next week. But I am foreseeing it will close on 59.90, 60. 59.90 was the last week high top. So I'm anticipating the close will be like that. Only around $60 the close will be there. Copper, I'm finding a little more upside, although we have taken a range of 6.10 to 6.45, but I am anticipating 6.15 or 6.20 the downside, and the upper side should go to 6.45 to 6.50 also. Crude oil, more upside, 75 to 85 US dollar for this week range. This is a bigger range on the upper side for the as compared to last week. Natural gas, not much movement again in this week, 2.80 to 3.0. So this is about the 5 commodities which were discussed this week. I'm quite hopeful for gold silver breakout. So let's see how the things fare up. But from our side, the guidance will be buy on dips, because the prices of silver and gold, you might not be getting it for another 2 to 3 months. So take this as a guidance. So $54 silver is it's a good price to enter, to buy. You should not buy the full amount of your capacity, but yes, 30 to 40% or 50% you can buy at this price as a positional trader. So for intraday, I've already given the band. But for gold, 3,900 is a very good price, because gold silver ratio, gold is already cheaper. So more downside, it will be kind of a jackpot, and we should not miss this price. But anyway, it's no buying selling advice. It is entirely your discretion, your choice, and your wisdom. You can enter the prices with the consultation of your financial advisor and with your risk taking ability, because market has corrected quite a lot in last 5 months. So that is an advisory, it's a caution that you should consult your advisor before entering into a trade. So ultimately risk rewards are yours. So with this, I want to give rest to my voice, and I hope you like the episode. Still you have got any questions, you can put your questions and in the comment box. We will try to answer as soon as possible. And if you like the episode, kindly subscribe to my channel. And for the US equity market, we will be coming in a short while. I'll be releasing that episode also before the market starts. Last week we had given a downside targets, and you had already seen it has already been hit. Last week was a down handsomely, all the equities market and chips. So what is the guidance for next week? Let's wait, and you'll be having more surprises for next week. Till then, let's wind up and say goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching my channel.